Hello, my name is Meerah, and I am a Lorekeeper in one of the ASUS libraries, and today I'm going to tell you the story of the Mystic and Striker classes from Black Desert. Striker was originally from a noble family in Calpheon. One day when he was young, his family's ship capsized and washed him up on the shores of the Far East, where he was treated with suspicion for his blonde hair and blue eyes. He survived on the street by stealing food and often had to fight off thugs who tried to pick on him. So one day, when a martial arts master stumbled upon him, the master decided to take him under his wing and train him. Striker eventually ended up entering the Martial God tournament and took the title. After that, he joined the Western Frontiers, but ended up leaving after a short time due to finding their organization too strict. And instead, he journeyed off to find out more about his roots back in Calpheon. Upon returning to Calpheon, he wandered and learned all that he could about the animals in the area and tried to mimic their behavior in his art. It is said that he studied in the wilderness of southern Calpheon for 9 years, where he channeled the power of nature so successfully that his aged white hair turned golden again and quote-unquote new teeth grow out. Yeah, Striker meditated so hard, he grew new teeth. However, it was also this threshold where he started to lose control over the power, and it started to take form outside of his body as a spiritual alter ego. Thinking of how he and his master had promised to meet again around this time, he set off in the hopes of finding them to see if his master could help him with this problem. However, he would never see his master again. Mystic remembers little of her early years. Early years? Oh my god. Mystic remembers little of her early years other than the Calpheon army desolated and slaughtered the people of her homeland. During one of these assaults, a martial arts master from the Far East found her and took her in. So she followed him and learned from him. They returned to the man's homeland together, and there she continued to train. The locals treated her with disgust and contempt for her appearance, and more so after she began to improve in her training. Then one day her master brought someone into the compound that looked just like her, blonde hair and blue eyes, and she fell madly in love with him. But it was unrequited, and he probably didn't even recognize that she existed. When the mysterious man left for his own homeland, she followed him across the sea to Calpheon. On her voyage across the sea, the ship came upon 3 trees twisted together rising out of the water. One of the other passengers said that it was an omen. A long time ago, he started. The 3 dragons came together to create the world. The golden dragon, who flew to the skies above and embroidered the heavens. The night dragon, who laid the foundation for the earth beneath our feet. And the water dragon, who granted its water to become the lifeblood of the world and complete paradise. The dragons now only appear to warn people of impending doom, or an immense change which will alter their creation. Shortly after finishing this story, a loud crack from beneath the ship rang out and the ship was torn asunder, so I guess they were warning the people of impending doom. They were still so far away from land that many perished. Mystic nearly drowned too, but she was saved by a bright light. It came from a gem that had been given to her when she was young in Port Etheria. She suspects that the person that gave it to her could have been a manifestation of Banha, the dragon that created the water she was about to die in. But it is implied that she's actually saved by the water dragon. And that's it, pretty much. I really don't have anything else to say. Keep your peepers peeped for future videos. You can hit that subscribe button and ring the bell if you want to be notified for those. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, as always, to my supporters who make my content possible. If you would also like to support the channel, you can do so over on Ko-fi. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week, and I also hope to see you next time here in the library.